Hello everybody, this is Outcaster1, and this will be the first video of my Let's Play of STEINS, a Japanese visual novel that has not been released in America, hopefully yet. I hope, because apparently there's a Vita package that has the second one too out in Japan. I want that in America real bad, but yeah, this is the Japanese visual novel that the anime series is based off of. I do not know much about the anime series or the game. I don't have much experience with Japanese visual novels, but I have played a couple.
すべては偶然だ。だがその偶然はあらかじめ決められていた世界の意志でもあった。俺はイカれてなどいない。至って正常だ。ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？知らないなら調べるのだ。それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら俺は慎重じゃなかった。自分の愚かさを分かっていたらあいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。わかるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類全ての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことはわかるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど気にも留めないし、知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。あの時の俺に言ってやりたい。迂闊なことをするなと、軽率なことをするなと、見て見ぬふりをするなと、もっと注意を払えと。陰謀の魔の手は思った以上にずっと身近になって、いつでもお前を陥れようと手ぐすね引いているのだと。
I think he might be crazy. Honest opinion, he
宇宙
might
に
be
始
insane.
まりはあるか終わりはない。無限。星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びゆく。有限。英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるのだ。歴史からも読み取れ。海に行ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのだ。魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
Interesting.
ねえねえ、何ブツブツ言ってるの？
I'm mumbling. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear. I stand in the strong summer sun. Sweat slowly slips down my chin and drops onto the asphalt below.
おかりん、ねえってば。
That's nice. The girl stands in front of me. She calls my name as she tilts her head. Her facial expression holds the innocence of a middle school girl. She doesn't seem to understand that we're wading into enemy territory, nor does she sense a bit of the tension in the air. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with my index finger to my mouth. I gesture to please be silent.
誰かと電話中？
Yeah, I think I am. That's why I have a phone. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. He's probably being silent because he knows it would be bad if someone overheard him.
いや、こちらの話だ。問題ない。これより会場に潜入する。
The other side's silent as always. Looks like he only wants to hear my report. That's understandable. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here.
ドクター中鉢は抜け駆けをした。たっぷりとその考えについて聞かせてもらうつもりさ。何？機関が動き出しているだと。
Oh, the organization. I don't know what that is. I widen my eyes and exclaim in shocked manner. Sorry. The girl turns towards me in surprise too. Or more like she was already staring this way. I immediately sigh, shaking my head side to side as I rub my temples.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。L、サイ、コンビ。
Why is that STEINS gate just suddenly appeared up there? Don't know why. I aimed the parting password and put away my cell phone with a serious face. STEINS gate, the door of the fate stone. Oh, okay. In other words, God's will or possibly fate. You could probably count on one hand the people aware of its existence in the world. Well, let's start the infiltration immediately. I advanced towards Radio Kaiken, which is right next to the station. I am using a guide for this because I want to get all the endings in a I don't want to have to be fucking around with anything really, like going back and forth. This is an infiltration into enemy territory, so I can't risk rushing in from the front like a normal person. Well, from so far what I've learned about myself is I'm not a normal person. Instead of using the elevator or escalator, I head to the 8th floor on the top of the stairs. But it takes all I have just getting to the 7th floor. Wow.
さっき携帯で誰と話してたの？
This girl's name is Mayuri. The girl following me from behind, Sheena Mayuri, asks without stopping to breathe. I, on the other hand, have to stop for a breather with my hands on my knees. I'm not reading the dialogue because, yeah, I think that moves fast enough, slow enough so you guys can read it. If not, then I'll watch the recording and see if I should start reading it. No funny voices though. I can't do Japanese, it'll turn out racist. Maybe we shouldn't have used the stairs, it's too tough. I turn to Mayuri while wiping the sweat of my brow.
聞くな。それがマユリのためでもない。
そうなんだ。オカリ、ありがとう。
Mary smiles happily. She really is perceptive. She understands my position and doesn't try to pry any further. Yeah, this is a beta that will never get finished, so it's understandable there are going to be some. It's a fan translation, and there's going to be some typos. She's my childhood friend. She's 2 years younger than me, a 16-year-old high school girl, so she's more like a little sister than a childhood friend. We live in the same neighborhood, so we've taken care of each other since long ago. Mary may possibly have the potential to become STEINS Gate's key. I hate to think that, but I'm reconsidering. I want her to live a life of normality forever. That's my present wish. So that's my childhood friend that I grew up with, I take it. We enter the assembly hall on the 8th floor, greeted by a cheap-looking setup. Apparently, it's Dr. Nakabachi's successful time machine invention press conference. That's a mouthful.
それより、オカリン、オカリン。
Okari. She's been calling me that for a while now, but that is neither my real name or my code name. It's one of those nicknames people give you that you hate.
マユリよ。いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。
Sheesh.
でも昔からそう呼んでたよ。
それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法院京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。
I'm an 18-year-old insane bastard. Human Kuyoma. So I'll just go with Rentaru.
だって難しくて覚えられないし。
In any case, Hayon Kuyoma is my true name.
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
She sure seems happy. By the way, Okapi Rentaro is my real name, but I don't like it because it sounds stupid. And I hate the derivative Okaran by extension. I mean, Okaran, seriously? Sounds like that elf boy's blue potato pipe. I don't want to know what he means by that.
でね、オカリ、教えてほしいんだけど。
Looks like words won't get to her. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so I'm going halfway towards giving up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
She nods, smiling. We are in Tokyo, Radio Kaiken and Akihabara. Its 8th floor has become an event
これから
space.
ここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
Dr. Nakabachi is an inventor, famous enough to be on TV. Quite a few patents under his belt, but the entire world sees him as nothing but a laughingstock.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
He's right. I glimpsed deep inside the assembly hall, but couldn't see anyone who looked like a reporter or a cameraman, so it's more like a presentation than a press conference. There are about 10 men standing in the hall, including me. You heard me, 10. You'd expect more people to gather, and considering Nakabachi's popularity and the fact that he claims to have created a time machine.
あるいは機関何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
Yeah, I am officially insane. I forced my lips into a self-deriding twist as I whisper. I thought Nakabachi was on my side. Well, I've never met him, but I'm sure he was. But he abandoned us. The organization couldn't overlook this timing. I feel like a 10-year-old kid who's pretending to be like in conspiracy. I feel like a 10-year-old kid who's pretending to be a secret agent.
巻き込まれるのか勘弁だよ。
But still, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I came here, wasting the early afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mary ponders my utterance for a while before turning her head again.
巻き巻きトカゲ？それを言うならエリ巻きトカゲだね。
I let out a sly Cooper, laughing at her own silly retort. What an airhead. Well, she was always like that.
前より気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き。
We're about to get interrupted. Oh God, we're about to get interrupted. I didn't even finish my sentence. Bastards. Oh, what's that sound? An electromagnetic pulse? They didn't finish, like, putting the tips up here. Well, they're translated, I know that, but I guess not the overhead when they're announced. And there was an explosion. The floor shakes slightly. Definitely an attack. From above. But we're on the top floor. All that's above us is the roof.
地震かな？震度2？マグニチュードね。震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
I don't know. Let's leave the confused girl for now. I've got a bad feeling about this, so I rush out of the hall. I disregard the off-limit signs and run upstairs to the rooftop. The rooftop door is open for some reason. Actually, the lock's broken. Just as I open the door, I see lots of black smoke rising up. Also, some sort of phosphorant particles are sparkling around. I was just pretending to be surprised, but no wait, was there seriously an explosion? This is bad. My chest is throbbing. Pounding and pounding. What should I do now? Should I run away? Wait, why an explosion? Terrorism? No, I don't think that's quite it. Why not? Because right before me, dead center on the empty roof, is a strange object. The mysterious machine just sits there. It's huge. Maybe more than 3 meters tall. It's a satellite? Is this the source of the smoke? The phosphorance and that shaking? Who'd put something like this here? Did Nakabachi prepare this thing? Does it have something to do with today's presentation? But even if that were the case, just how the hell did he bring it up here? This is an 8th-story roof, you know. My head gets swamped with questions, none of which I can answer. Just as I start hesitating over whether I should approach the mysterious machine, several people, most likely Raido Kaiken officials or conference staff, follow me upstairs, and everyone looks as surprised as I am. And then a woman who I presumed is a staff member starts to walk up to us while waving her hands. Is she trying to hide something? That was an awfully quick response. It's almost like they're trying to keep me away from the satellite-looking thing. Satellite-looking thing. Should I read this with a Kirk Hawes type situation? Okay, now your paranoia is actually kind of right, in a way, I think. I mumble my thoughts out loud. It bothers me, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. It's like I'm scared, or... It's like I'm scared or anything. Typo. Officials lead us back to the 8th floor. I didn't see Mayuri. She wasn't in the event hall either. After searching for a little, I found her at the 7th floor landing. Several capsule toy machines are lined up next to a plate saying the PC's birthplace in Japan. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I take out my phone and leave for now. Why can't I hear anybody that I'm talking to on the phone? L-side kangaroo. I say the parting password again and wipe the sweat off my brow with the back of my hand. Ah, crap. Quite the cold sweat. What'll I do if something actually happens? Half of me hopes something will happen. The other half fears the same thing. That's a manly burp. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. What is she doing? Could she be daydreaming about capsule toys? Wow, she is kinda ditz. She doesn't seem to be perturbed by the explosion at all. I can't decide if that's amazing or just idiotic. I don't know what an Oopa is. What's an Oopa? Just as suspected. On the capsule toy machine that Mayer pointed at was a cheap display saying Rainet Kakaru 3D character doll series. Rainet Kakaru is the anime known by every man, woman, and child except me. Its spin-off card game Rainet Excess Battlers is so popular overseas they even hold worldwide tournaments. I have a feeling it's supposed to be Pokemon. By the way, the Oopa that Mayuri mentioned, most popular character in Rainet is the most popular character in Rainet, Kakaru. Its appearance resembles an elliptical egg shape with limbs sticking out like a dog or some other sort of animal, I guess. It's considered to be the so-called mascot character. Unsurprisingly, it's popular among high school girls. Come to think of it, last year an ugly frog character got popular too. His name escapes me though.
やればいい。ウーパが当たるかどうかは保証できないがな。
Well, I've read things about fate about this game. Fate has a lot to do with it, so I have a feeling she'll get Noopa. But Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
She talks about herself in the third person. Mayuri calls herself Mayushi, or to be more specific, she adds a star to the end of Mayushi. So basically, Mayushi star. But who really cares?
おかりんおかりん、100円貸して。
Oh, I haven't been reading that, I'm sorry. Well, at least she didn't say gimme. Sorry. Don't act so spoiled, Mary. I won't lend you the money. I'll show you how harsh life can be. Oh. I have completely gotten fucked up here. I am reading all the wrong sections, and yeah. Let's try to get back on task here. I make my declaration as I take a 100 yen coin out of my wallet and set it into the slot. I spin the lever. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mary tries to peek inside my hands, wondering what's inside.
あー、ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパー。
Oh no, metal loop.
レアなのか？
すごく。
Very. We move out of the way while examining the metal Oopa. A boy around elementary age who saw us from behind tries to take his luck on the same Rainet machine.
普通のウーパだ。
He looks at my metal Oopa in resentment. I look to the side and see Mayuri's sparkling eyes. Hey, high school girl, you're stooping to an elementary blat's level.
ではマユルにくれてやろう。
I pass it on to Mayuri.
いいの？おかりん。
おーい、今日まだ。
ありがとう、おかりん。
Is she ignoring me on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
We faintly heard that announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Going upstairs. I head to the 8th floor, but Mary doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
待って待って、名前書かなくちゃ。
Looks like she's engrossed with the metal Oopa.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Okay. Mine was more enthusiastic than yours, assholes. Dr. Nakabachi appears, greeted by sparse applause. Okay, more like a couple of people clapping. He walks to the podium up front. He already has a sour look. Displeasure exudes out of every pore.
ドクター中鉢だ。どうぞよろしく。
Nice to meet you, sir. Too, sir.
そ
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
タイムマシン？あの人が作ったの？
Mary came back after she finished writing her name on the Medalupa. Wait, she's asking this late. She's asking that this late in the game. With mic in hand, Nakabachi began to talk, brimming with confidence. There are about 20 people, including us, a little more than before. But none of the newcomers look like reporters or cameramen either. Now I know that this is the scoop of Dr. Nakabachi's worldwide attention. Scope, scoop, scope. If this laughing-stock of inventor announced he invented a time machine, the world would just laugh at him, as if he were out of his mind. I was interested in what he had to say, too, but it's not like I expect a lot from him. And after listening to some of his time machine theory, I was filled with disappointment, which turned into anger in a short amount of time. That was something that needs to be continued next time on Let's Play Steins Gate. I think things are about to get serious. See you next time.